Om Gam. Om Gum. Om Ain. Om Hrim. Om Klim. Om Shim Hashem Hashem Hashem. Om Hrim Hrim Hrim. Namaste. Welcome. Welcome to my heart. Welcome to our Sunday Sangha. It's the first Sunday of the month again. And again, we join together in healing, to focus on healing. O Great Spirit, Namaste. Saints and sages of all times, of all places, Namaste. Om Shri Babaji Namaha. Om Shri Lahiri Mahasayaji Namaha. Om Shri Yugateshwarji Namaha. Om Shri Paramahansa Yoganandaji Namaha. Om Shri Shaliji Namaha. Om Shri Swami Kriyanandaji Namaha. O ye powers that be, of the air, the earth, the fire, the water, the ether, Yanamaha. Most beloved and precious Ishtadevata, in all of thy names and all of thy forms, Yanamaha. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Before you were born, just as you were entering the path, the doorway to this incarnation, all of the planets in the solar system were lining up to be perfectly aligned for when the moment came that you were going to take your first breath. Perfectly aligned for you, perfectly aligned to bring you your experiences in this incarnation, to bring you the lessons that you chose to learn in this incarnation, the wisdom that you were seeking in this incarnation. They all lined up together. Now, the moon is considered in many traditions to be the most important of the planets for humans, because the moon is your subjective amplification of all of your life experiences. It's how you react to everything. It's how you see everything. It's how you cling to everything. It's how you let go of everything. It's how you adjust, adapt, and acclimatize to everything. Now, before you were born, the moon passed over a planet. And that planet left its impressions upon the moon, if you will. It's a little bit like a little bit of dye of that planet was left upon the moon. which will impact completely how you choose in your life to deal with change. So what we're here to talk about today, what we're here to do today, is to, as we normally do in our Sunday gatherings, I'll talk for just a little bit, give you a practice, then lead you today particularly in a ritual, and then we will join together in meditative prayers to do the best that we can as a group to help soften the karmas of all of the beings upon the earth. So what are you? How do you react to change? Now, what does she mean? How do I react to change? What causes your mind to become hurt or upset, angry, fear-filled? What does it mean when you're hurt? Very simply, it means that whatever has happened is not happening in the way that you would prefer it. Really very easy. It's not the way you would prefer it. If somebody is speaking French and you're speaking English and you want them to understand you and they don't understand English and you don't understand French, all of the screaming and hollering in the world is not going to change that condition. You have to do something to change that condition. That's why we call it Kriya. It's wise, sacred action. Get your translator out. Do something. Learn a new language. Now, there are several ways. So I'm going to ask you, what causes you, your mind, not you, your mind to become hurt? Well, as I said, whatever is occurring is not occurring the way you want it, in the time that you want it. Maybe you got the promotion, maybe you got the prize, maybe you got what you were seeking. But it's not exactly what you wanted. It's not big enough, it doesn't suit your taste, they didn't make enough big to-do out of you. Something like that. It's just not satisfactory to your emotional needs, always your emotional needs. You see somebody else getting something that you want. You see somebody else getting something that you want, and you're hurt because why should they have what I want? Why should they be getting what I want? You can have anything you want. It's just a matter of time and effort. And the last one, which to me is really the most important when it comes to dissolving the hurts of the mind, is that you remember someone having what you want. Now, Violette Leduc says there is no such thing as pure memory. We know that this is true, that every time you have an event, the question is, are you remembering the event? Or is it your memory of the memory? Or is it your memory of the memory of the memory? Your memory of the memory of the memory of the memory? Or, your friend comes into the room and they tell you a story. They describe something that's happened. They tell you a story. And they were hurt. So you become hurt for them on their behalf. They were hurt. So it's not a memory of the event. It's a memory of their telling you about the event, which you then have colored and covered and painted with all of your own emotional impressions. Now stop and think about that. You don't even have a memory of what occurred. You have them telling you, which is filtered. It's that old child story, right? You whisper something around the circle and see if it can actually get back the same way it began. In yogic tradition, it's called primary, secondary, or tertiary experiences. The primary experience is when you have actually had the experience yourself. Somebody bumped into you. That's a primary experience. Your friend tells you about somebody who bumped into them. That's the secondary experience. And a tertiary experience is you telling your partner about the person who bumped into your friend. That's a tertiary experience. And then it goes beyond and beyond and beyond and beyond and beyond. Where do you pick up the hurt? Where are you picking up the hurt? Are you picking up the hurt from that first bump, which you really had, it's a little bump, right? Or are you picking it up because they brushed up against you and you know that they really did that to offend you? It was intentional. They intended to knock you over, but they didn't succeed. It was very intentional. And then you tell at the dinner table, and everybody says, oh, that epidur. And it builds, and it builds, and it builds, and it builds, and it builds. And that hurt solidifies. So what are we here to do today? We're here to say, I think I would like to let go of that. I think I would like to be healed from that hurt. Now, it is most helpful. So I'm going to give you a clue here, and then ask you to really, as you listen to this, watch what kind of goes, yes, 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 yes. Because what causes our mind to become hurt is really, truly when there's change. When there's change, when something is the way you want it, it's just this moment, and there's change. I was looking at photographs this week, and there's a picture 45 years ago. My hair didn't look like this. My body didn't look like this. And if it had been an instantaneous change, I'm sure that my mind would have been very upset. But it was so gradual that it was a shock to see what it looked like rather than what it is. Now, are you somebody, when change comes, is your immediate thought, this is going to be bad? Something bad is going to come from this. That's Saturn. Is your immediate thought, oh, this is going to spread. This is going to spread. This is going to spread. It's going to take over my whole life. That can be Jupiter. Is it, I want to fight, I want to fight, I want to fight. No, 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 this is not going to happen to me. Anger at everybody around you. The feeling of being victimized. That's Mars. Do you feel Pollyannish? Oh, it's all going to be just fine. It's all going to be just fine. It's all going to be just fine. To the extent that you're not able to do those things that need to be done to make it fine, to make the change harmonious. That's the difficult side of Venus. Do you have to talk about it? When change comes, do you have to talk about it? Do you have to tell everybody what's happened? Do you have to repeat the story again and again and again and again and again? Today, tomorrow, the next day, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, are you repeating the same story? That's Mercury. So the question is, does change bring you a new foundation in your life? Does it bring you an opportunity to look at life with a new philosophy? These are positive attributes of these categories of change. Does it bring you the physical energy that you need to make the changes? Does it bring you the beauty and joy and the capacity to say, oh, this is a blessing. I'm going to really grow and learn from this? Does it bring you discernment and wisdom? Oh, I see. Yes, this is wonderful. I can share this with others. All of us, my beloved, have a filter through which we view change, and thus a filter through which hurt comes to the mind. It's just a habit. Picking up hurt is just a habit. How sensitive are you? For part of my life, I worked in a corporate environment and was the only woman in the environment, in the category of people that the category of job that I had, let's just say it that way. And there were many people who were not particularly gentle in their communication, let's just put it that way. And several of them kept saying, you just take everything so personally. You want us to be polite. You have to learn to let us just be direct and blunt. And it took me a long time to be able to say, you can be direct, but you don't have to be cruel. You don't have to yell at each other. Can't you communicate without that? And it also took me a long time to recognize, I think that maybe this is not the environment that I should be living in anymore. Because I don't want to live with people who think that the only way to communicate is by taking a psychic bomb out to soothe their own insecurities. And so you need to know, you and I, we need to know, why are we hurt? How are we hurt? What can we do to change that patterning? Very simple. I don't want to walk around the earth being hurt or sad or resentful or fearful or any of those emotions. And so we need to heal them. You and I, we need to heal them. We need to do a Kriya to heal them. And we're going to do that shortly. But we are in between two eclipses. We just had an eclipse of the sun, and yesterday was the day that Mars triggered that particular point in the zodiac that ignited that eclipse of the sun. And as you may have noticed, a lot of violence manifested around the earth yesterday. A lot more than usual. Now, Tuesday is the lunar eclipse. The solar eclipse, to be between these two, it means that there's a lot of energy being poured out. A lot of energy being poured out. Energy is not bad, it's a good thing. But spiritually, what we have to be able to do is have the strength. I can drink water, I can turn on a hose to water the bird bath outside. But if the hose is not turned to the right spigot, too much water comes out. It comes out too fast and it doesn't stay in the bird bath. It gets all splattered all over the place. But if I turn it down, tune it down, turn it down to the right spot, yes, then I can handle what is coming from. I can handle what is there. This is what we have to do with the eclipses. In Tuesday's eclipse, compared to 2 weeks ago with the solar eclipse, the new moon eclipse, was only seen in Antarctica. And where an eclipse is seen is very, very important. It's only seen in Antarctica. Tuesdays will be seen all over, north and south of the Americas. It will be seen in Europe. It will be seen in the Asian continents. It will be seen many, many more places. It will be visible. In the north part of the Americas, it will be visible at around 6 in the morning-ish. So take your time frame from there. Don't go look at it. Go meditate during it. That's the key. But why am I mentioning this? Because this is a time where the emotions will rise. The emotions will become more, will become closer to the surface. It's a time for new beginnings. You've heard again and again, I've been saying on Sundays, that with Neptune and Saturn entering 0 degrees Aries, as it did a few days ago, that we are we've walked in the door, all right? We're in a new world, a new environment, and life is going to be very different for us. It's beginning a whole new cycle. There will be things that will be released and relieved and transformed that you and I will not believe. The technological advances are going to be remarkable. Not just because of that aspect, of course, but because of some other things that will be coming up. The Uranus, the trines to the Pluto, etc. The aspects don't matter. What matters is how you experience them. What do we need? You need strength. Your sadhana needs to be strengthened. Our sadhana needs to be strengthened. We need to stop wobbling, as my guru would say. Make a choice. It's not right, it's not, it's stand on your own 2 feet. Stop wobbling. Decide. Turn inward, meditate, turn upward. Decide what is right for you, what is wisest for you at this moment. And wisdom sometimes means sitting still, turning inward, meditating, praying, forgiving, 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 forgiving. If you're here, if you're listening, you've made a choice to be on a spiritual path. And maybe you're stopping here for a while, maybe you're here for longer than others, or shorter. It matters not. What matters is if you've stopped to listen for a while. You've decided the path everybody else is walking is not yours. You've decided that you want something different. You've decided that you're seeking something different. Maybe this is a way to find it. But know that you're not walking with a crowd. Which means this. There's certain behaviors that may be all right for other people, but when we're on the spiritual path, they're not okay. It's not okay to jump up and down and be exuberant that somebody has been killed. You should send them your blessings. The more horror that their life has brought upon the earth, the more you should bless them. The law of cause and effect is never ending. And you may not see the effect. You may not see their personal effect on them of what they have done. Oh, but let me assure you, there is an effect. You cannot go this far out of balance, without coming back into balance at some time or another. So now, question. Here's the biggie. This is really the biggie. You want to hang on to that hurt? Want to hang on to that anger? Want to hang on to that resentment? See, in all those ways I told you about, there are different ways that we hang on to them. Are you somebody who hangs on to the hurt like a thorn? Do you put it in a bag that's like right next to your skin? There are religious aesthetics who actually wear shirts that have like little thorns in them. Is that what you want? Do you want to be like that? Is that how you behave? Are you like that? I don't know. Are you somebody who collects the hurts as stones or marbles and you carry it around in a bag on your back, and every time somebody comes up to you, it's like, oh, let me show you my hurts. Let me show you my hurts. Are you a victim because you're carrying these rocks around? Look what life has done to me, and you bend over and over and over and over. Do you carry the hurts around as an anger ball, a ball of fire that you are stomping and carrying around in your mind and radiating out into the earth? Is your mind filled with jealousy? Is it filled with resentment? Is it filled with anger? And do you put other people down when you're hurt because you don't want them to have what's good? Now, here's the thing. Any of those things, they don't make you a bad guy or bad gal. They don't make you, it's like, okay, this is the key. We all have ways that we deal with hurt. We all have ways that we deal with disappointment. We all have ways that we react when life doesn't go our way. Okay. See it. I don't think I want to do that anymore. I'd like to do something different. I'd like to let go of that. I don't want to carry this icky, stinky garbage around with everybody else's emotions, with everybody else's thoughts, with all of the lies. I don't want to carry that around anymore. I need to dissolve it away. I choose to dissolve it away. It's your choice. And then it becomes your choice to pick it up, to reform it. What do you do when everything feels confining, when it feels like change or the hurt is because you're being constricted in your life? Well, to make bricks, you take earth, you mix a little water with it, you form it, and then you put it out in the sun to let it dry. We need to put the emotions of our mind in the sunlight of self-awareness, to let it dry to a new foundation of wisdom. You take arrogance, insecurity of the mind. That was one of the greatest gifts of my life, was working in a corporate world with people who had, in all of the worldly sense, had really gained about all the successes that one could hope. Certainly materially, they were very successful. But to hear some of them come back and say to me quietly, I have the imposter syndrome. they're going to know I shouldn't have had this title. They're going to know I shouldn't have this money. You know? Or one of my dear mentors who sold his company for a lot of millions of dollars. Back in the day, it was a lot of millions of dollars. And then he went and bought another one. And I said, I don't mean to be rude, but why did you do that? Why are you doing this? You know, you're telling me all the things that are wrong with it. And why did you do that? And he said, well, I had to prove that it wasn't a fluke. If I didn't do it a second time, everybody would think that it was just luck, that it was just a fluke, that I was successful the first time. But if I can work my way through this, and for another 7 years he did, before he finally said, okay, I can sell this one too, and I'll feel comfortable enough about myself. The key is feeling comfortable about yourself. Let go of those ego needs. Turn it into wisdom. Don't buy the second company. Find something like go and study. Go to Cambridge, go to Oxford, go to Harvard, go to India, go to Japan. Travel, study. Do something wise. All the way along, you're trying to lift, to elevate, to transform those fear experiences into the higher realm. You know, the anger, the fighting, oh, no. What can I use that energy for that is going to be helpful to build something new in my life? It takes energy. How are you going to rebuild the health of your physical body? How are you going to sustain the health of your physical body? That is very, very, very important. Enough. What I've said, what I've tried to say is that you have a way through which, a filter through which you experience all of the hurts that come into your life, all the change that comes into your life. And you transform the change. You tell a story about it, if you will. Now the question is it serving you well? And if not, let us let go of it today. You can let go of it. You and you alone can let go of it at this moment. And if you choose, if you don't want to, as we're doing the ritual, and you say, your mind says, I am not going to let go of this. I have no desire to let go of it. Try it anyway. Just for a minute, try it anyway. Just try it anyway. Doesn't matter, okay? Try it anyway. You can always come back and pick up the hurt later, all right? You can always come back and pick up the hurt later. And so now we will go into a meditation, an opportunity for you to, a Kriya, to let go of the hurts of your mind. The hurts that are there now. Don't worry about it. You don't have to say, well, I'm going to let go of this one. I'm going to let go of that one. We're going to do a ritual that will allow you to simply be present and allow the divine ones to help you to let go of that which is most important to let go of at this moment. And then, as I said earlier, we will meditate and pray together. And so until we finish, the camera will be on the altar. You can gaze at the altar, or you can simply gaze at your sun center, which is probably wiser. Having the eyes closed, gaze at the sun center. Namaste Ji. Sit with your spine erect as you are comfortable, as you are able. Placing your hands on the thighs in the Om Mudra, the index finger and the thumb together, cupped upward on the thighs. Closing your eyes. Now focus your eyes at the sun center. Turn them upward very gently at the point between your eyes. Turn your head to the left, exhaling twice. Bring the head back to the center and begin to watch the breath. With the next inhalation of the breath, pull the energy from the limbs to the trunk. Using the sipping breath, pull the energy from the trunk to the spinal column. Again, with the sipping breath, pull the energy from the base of the spine to the sun center. Move that energy out in front of you as a golden ball of light. Expand that ball of light. Sweep it around your entire being, moving counterclockwise. Let the golden ball of light encase your entire body. And do this 3 times. Expand that light. Keeping your mind, keeping your attention focused at the sun center, the eyes focused there. Now ascend upward. Ascend to the high place of meditation. Make yourself comfortable there. Most beloved and precious Ishtadevata, Namaste. Call upon your Ishtadevata to join with you. Gazing in front of you, you see a mountain. There is a light shining halfway up the mountain, pouring down. Your Ishta invites you to walk towards the light. You enter the path leading upward. In front of you is a meadow. teeming with life. You walk through the meadow. You enter the forest. The path climbs upward. The light of the moon is pouring down, lighting your path. Brilliant, full. Ahead of you, the light shines brightly. You see a clearing. It is lit as bright as the day. You enter the clearing. You see in the clearing crystals and gems of all sorts. Magnifying your intent. You feel in the clearing the healers, the helpers. You are invited to enter the shrine of healing in front of you. Breathe in the colors. The color is perfect for you. This space is perfect for you. You see in the back, the light is brighter. You can see a pool and a waterfall. The walls are calling to you. Te, Pe, Su, Te, Be, Ya, Lam, Vam, Ram, Om, Ham, Om. You stop. It's the moment of choosing. you choose at this moment to enter into the healing. Freely you may enter. Freely you may let go of the hurt. When you have made your choice, the light in the back grows brighter. If you don't know what your choice is, walk towards the light. If you feel resistance, walk towards the light. If you feel affirmation, walk towards the light. The light will heal all. Walking to the back, the light grows brighter and brighter and brighter. You see the pool of light. As you gaze into the light, silently affirm, at this moment, I will let go of my hurts. Step into the light. Step into the pool of light. And feel all of the old dissolving away. You sink into the light till you are covered with the light up to your chest, above your heart. And you walk to the waterfall of light. Entering into the waterfall of light, your entire being is now covered with light. As the mantra is chanted, the light pours down upon your crown center. It flows through your solar system. It flows through every cell of your being. Flowing down from the Ajna chakra, flowing down from the thousand-petal lotus, flowing over you, through you, within you. Golden circles of light. Te Ve Su Te te pe su te ba ya 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 te pe su te ba ya. Feel the light pouring through you. Te pe su te ba ya. Pouring down your chakra system, releasing, ringing the bells at each chakra, releasing the hurt, releasing the old patterns of the past. Te be su te ba ya te be su te ba ya te be su te ba ya. Gazing at your sun center, feel your being lifting. Gaze down at your body, your astral body. Feel and see it filled with the light. Any place of gluiness that is left, pour down the light at this moment. Feeling fresh and anew, strengthened and vivified. Walk forth from the waterfall of light. Feel yourself levitating, walking a little bit above the pool of light. Feel yourself levitating. Breathe in the light, becoming one with the light. Walk forth from the pool, refreshed anew. Walking through the shrine, blessed anew. Ananda, 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 Ananda. Feeling the blessings of all of the healers who have been with you. Feeling the blessings of the light. Walk forth from the shrine and return to your high place of meditation. As we join in the high place of meditation, as we join as a Sangha, the flame of Kriya ignited within each of us, the light, the Jyoti light, in the center of our meditation place. Facing the light, keeping your attention associated with the sun center, turn to the sun center, focused on your light, on the light. O ye powers that be, we call upon thee at this moment. We ask only this, that the karma of all beings upon the earth, around the earth, within the earth, the Mother Gaia herself, that the karma be softened. Thou knowest better than we that which is needed. At this moment we put aside our preferences and ask only that surely, harmoniously and swiftly, that the karmas be softened. And let us chant together the Om Shanti mantra. We will chant it 12 times, softly. As you chant, feel your light radiate forth. Feel the light of the powers that be radiate forth to all realms, to all beings upon the earth and beyond. That the karma in all realms be softened. Choosing to chant silently or loud. Let us begin. Om Shanti, 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 Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. From the high, high place, let us send forth the golden dewdrops of Anandic bliss. Feel the bliss pouring from your sun center. Feel it pouring from the sun center of your Ishta Devata. Pouring down around the earth, within the earth, upon the earth. Touching each being present upon the earth. Ananda, 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 da, da, da. My beloved, we have done that which we came to do. We have done that which can be done. Thou art blessed. Become an ever greater blessing to all of those who enter your aura. To all of those who enter your aura. Whom you think about, whom you speak about, whom you encounter. Become an ever greater blessing. Walk with ever greater softness, gentility, ease, choosing wisdom, choosing kindness, choosing compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And in a final blessing, Dhyana Mulam Guru Murti, Puja Mulam Guru Padam, Mantra Mulam Guru Vakyam, Moksha Mulam Guru Kripa, Moksha Mulam Guru Kripa Mokshamulam Guru Kripa Om Gum Guru Vyo Namaha. Namaste, Namaskar. Thank you for the blessings of your presence. Thank you for the blessings of your meditative energies, your yoga city, your participation. It is most needed today. Your blessings are most needed in the world. Return again and again and again to healing, to the healing, and radiate that out to all of those whom you think about, whom you speak about, who stand right next to you. Namaste, Ji.